Very good evening and warm welcome to all the dignitaries on the dais. Sri Elusuddin Garu, Sri Vamshi Garu, Ashok Garu, President of PCC, Sri Ravi Kumar Garu, and our Chairman Sanjay Garu and Pradeep Garu. So I'm Kalyan Duba. I'm the founder director of SarvHR Solutions. We help mid-sized companies in setting up HR departments, operationalizing and integrating with technology. We are a 10-year-old company. In last 10 years, we have helped 130 plus companies in setting up HR departments and managing. It's an honor to be part of FTCCI HR Excellence Awards. We are proud to have been partnered with FTCCI for the last 6 years. This is the 6th edition what we have started. I thank FTCCI office bearers, HR and IR committee for giving us this opportunity. Now let's take a moment to congratulate and celebrate the organizations who have been recognized for today. It's not only about their achievement as a winner, but it is also about setting a benchmark in HR best practices and in HR excellence. I'm sure their best practices would inspire many other organizations and industry to adapt those practices and optimize HR excellence or HR efficiency in those organizations. As most of you might be aware, this has been a long process of us where we have it took about 180 hours to administer this entire process, from calling of nominations to finalizing the winners. So we have categorized in 2 segments, small and medium. In each segment, we have 5 categories of awards, which have been categorized into specific interventions like talent management, performance management system, L&D, employee engagement, and technology. And further to recognize and encourage individual performers, we have HR managers and head HR awards. So as I said, it's about 180 hours of administrative effort what we have kept in, with the comprising team of HR IR committee, a jury of 14 members, industry experts and academicians. The entire analysis has been done on 36 metrics, where all the interventions have been evaluated on the micro aspect of every best practice. This report is one of the objectives of 6th Excellence edition of 6th Excellence Awards, where the report will stand as a benchmark for the total industry, that how the best practices can be evolved and improved. So I would take you through all on this brief points, intervention wise, so that it gives a focus to all of you to move forward on the best practices. I would start with talent acquisition. As we all know, it's not just about filling the seat, but it's about finding the right fit. The top trends in talent acquisition is the new hiring attrition has been reduced considerably. If we compare the year 23 to 24, we see that there has been a variation of 3% in the attrition. So we have to congratulate and appreciate the participating companies as a sample that the new hire in the first 1 month to 6 months, there has been a considerable reduction. So onboarding isn't on a one-day affair, it's a long game. A smoother welcome equals a longer stay. The next trend on talent acquisition is, we have also has been observed that there has been an enhancement on hiring cost. In other words, the companies have doubled their budgets in hiring costs, which is one of the important aspects what we have been seeing in the industry on increasing the total cost of hire. Yes, the cost is more, but so does it cost twice hiring the wrong person. Now I move to the selection matrix aspect. So what's your hiring ratio on selection matrix? We have some good facts to be looked at. It has been observed that small and medium-sized organizations hire 1 candidate out of every 4 candidates who undergoes the selection. Whereas in large organizations, it is 1 out of 7 candidates. So these are the candidates who come to the final league of the selection matrix. So to say, big fish swim in bigger ponds, but that also means more resumes and fewer catches. This is something I would like to bring forward along in front of you, the key data point for organizations. One of the new source evolved for hiring, social media. Social media recruitment now found to be a key hiring channel. or a data which we all have been watching for. With 40% of the hires in small and medium size are hiring from social media, whereas 55% are from large organization. Looks, social media proves to be one of the hiring source. So it's evident that if your job post is not on social media, your sourcing haven't been begun yet. Now let's look at what your turnaround time to hire anyone in your organization. Here are the facts for you to fill the vacancies. Junior level positions, it's about 18 days in small and medium organization. 18 days in small and medium organizations and 40 days in large organization. Mid-level positions, 45 days in small and medium organizations and 70 days in the large organization. Leadership roles, 65 days in small and medium organizations and 80 days in the large organizations. So roles and positions aren't filled, they are hunted. And hunting takes time. So now I'll move to the next intervention. Learning and development, key intervention for competency enhancement and upskill. It is observed that 30% of hiring initiatives are dedicated to behavioral improvements and 70% are conducted for functional training, operational effectiveness and technical skills. Train someone to code and operate the machinery and also train, and also train them to not to yell in the meetings. So every training is important. As we have the time space, I will move a bit faster. So that's on the training percentile. Employees in small and medium organizations receive an average of 60 hours of training per year, whereas employees in large organizations undergo 90 hours of training annually. Every training is a brick and it's in your competitive edge. The average training cost per year in small and medium organizations is 13,500 and in large is 18,000. Bigger wallets, bigger training agendas and bigger outcomes. Now let's move to performance management system trends. It has also been encouraging to say that the forced attrition through performance management has been reduced to a considerable extent. If we see, there has been a difference of 3 years compared to the 23 to 24. And this is because of the kind of efforts has been kept by the HR team. So firefighting is out and coaching is in. So now how much time you are putting to administer your PMS process? In small and medium, it's about 57 man days, and in the large organizations, about 215 man days. So organizations need more data and it takes more time and patience. It is also revealed that what is the attrition because of the PIP at the top performance. It is about 8% in small organizations and about 4% in mid-sized organizations. They don't leave for money, they leave when they are not challenged. I move to the next intervention, employee engagement. It is also encouraging to say that there has been an increasing in the participating ratio of employee engagements, about 3% when we compare to the 2 years. Overall, there have been 19 engagement activities which have been conducted in the small and medium segment and about 43 engagement activities in the large organizations. And coming to the total number of hours, in small it is about 100 hours and about 11,000 per employee cost, and about 80 hours in large and 60,500 is the cost which has been spent. Engagement cost is less than the replacement, so that has to be something to be watched out for. And it is also evident, which we want to bring it to your notice, that the data which reveals that there has been a persistent challenge which organization is facing on the uninformed absenteeism due to engagement is about 13% in the large organizations and 8% in the small and medium organizations. This is a data something which we have to look out for, because the quieter the exit, the bigger the culture and red flag. Now I move to the last lead, which is HR technology. One thing we have observed that now HR technology adaptation has become a normal routine in the day-to-day work life of HR, which has also given rise to the data in the data aspects or data reports. So it has been found that small and medium organizations are generating 8 reports per month through HR technology, and large organizations are generating about 25 reports per month. So if the data is the new oil, HR has learned to drill the soil. That's how I would like to put forward. There have been many other points which is available in the elaborative and comprehensive report what we have generated. I would like to appreciate and thank the participant based on whom we could generate and analyze this data and bring forward to all of you. I'm sure this data would give a lot of value add to the lot of HR departments in small and medium to the large organizations to adapt and optimize their HR efficiency. I thank you once again for this opportunity. Have a great day. Thank you so much.